Baltimore Ravens star quarterback Lamar Jackson injured his knee about 6 weeks ago. He tweeted yesterday confirming that he has a grade 2 PCL sprain that's a borderline grade 3. Does this mean that his season is effectively over? Or would he be able to play through this type of injury? Breakdown coming up. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Dr. Vedesha. If you guys enjoy the medical science behind different sports injuries, please be sure to subscribe and give this video a huge thumbs up. It really helps us grow this channel. Thank you. When we broke this injury down on December 4th, it was confirmed that Lamar Jackson had a PCL sprain. Our suspicion was that it was likely a grade 1, but it appears much worse than that. We did break down the mechanism of this injury in that video, and if you're interested in learning more, I'll leave the link in the description below. Here's a good representation between the different grades of PCL sprains. As you can see, a grade 1 is a partial sprain or tear. A grade 2 is also a partial sprain or tear, but it's more torn and more unstable. And a grade 3 is a complete rupture or tear. What's interesting is you can grade sprains depending on the laxity of the joint, which can be determined on how much posterior displacement is seen. And in this video here, you do see a grade 3 sprain, and you can see how much posterior displacement this knee has. The PCL has two bundles, the anterior lateral and posterior medial. It is a much bigger and stronger ligament when compared to the ACL, and by some measures nearly twice as strong as the ACL. It's also known as the strongest ligament in the knee. The great thing is, unless there's a complete rupture, the majority of these do not require surgery. The reason behind this is that the PCL has excellent intrinsic healing properties because it has a good blood supply, especially when compared to the ACL. Whenever you get this type of partial tear, the body will form scar tissue to build up the gap where the tear was, and this eventually will provide strength back to the ligament. But this takes time to heal. As Lamar Jackson waits, they'll keep this knee in a brace to keep the joint stable. There is a specific brace called the dynamic anterior drawer brace that would likely be used in this case. During rehab, he'll focus primarily on quadriceps strength or knee extensor strength, which can prevent the tibia from moving backwards. Unfortunately, it would not be safe to try and run or cut with this type of injury. If this is a grade 2 or grade 3, it's likely that he'll be out at least 3 to 4 months, which is also 12 to 16 weeks before Lamar Jackson can get back on the field and start trying to run and cut. This does mean that no matter what, his season is likely effectively over. Even if the Ravens were to make it to the Super Bowl, he would not have given his knee enough time to be able to heal up. It's important to mention that when it comes to elite dynamic athletes like Lamar Jackson, the recovery phase is equally as important as training and performance. And in honoring the recovery process, it is important to let this thing heal up so Lamar Jackson can come back stronger in the future. We're wishing him a speedy recovery. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your questions below. Thanks, guys.